Deadman Mode, Day 1. I'm stuck in the wilderness right now, with a skull above my head. 5 minutes remaining, and I recorded a bunch of stuff. I couldn't talk over it because people were sleeping, but now we can do a sort of recap. The first thing I did was spend a lot of time making my character look fantastic. Then we moved on to spawning at the Gnome Stronghold to train agility. It took maybe 10 minutes with the 10 times XP in Deadman Mode Invitational to get 30 or so agility. We then ran into Ardoin to train thieving, and you know, you go up to thieve on the men or the women in the house above the general store, because they're the only two things you can pickpocket at level 1 thieving in Ardy. And I see a lot of people running around like, oh, where can I find a man to pickpocket? It's like, it's upstairs, mate. So I was doing that. I was training thieving. I trained on men, then I went to do the cake stall, then I moved on to doing warrior women, and I continued to pickpocket women. My plan was to get 70 or so thieving, just get it out of the way straight off the bat, just so I could use it for a decent moneymaker to buy items that I would eventually use to fight in the last 1 hour of Deadman Mode Invitational. But that never happened. I didn't get this on camera, I don't think. I was pickpocketing warrior women, not really paying attention, and I had 2 HP left and decided that it was a good idea to pickpocket on 2 HP. I died, and I spawned at Lumbridge. So my instant reaction was, okay, let's run back, let's just get out, let's just go back and get my stuff, it's no problem. I decided to use the boats. I was going to use the Karamja boats, just via Karamja to get to Ardy quickly, to pick up my stuff. And then there was like a level 13 waiting, camping in Brimhaven with Fire Strike, killing level 3s that ran past. That was level 3. I died relatively easily, so I died twice. So within the first hour of Deadman Mode, I had died twice. Very demoralised, I had no intentions of continuing, I was salty as fuck. I was like, why am I even playing Deadman Mode? I suck at peeking, I'm never going to win the cash prize, I'm just doing it because it's fun when you don't die and it's fun to watch for the viewer. Until I got my shit together, stopped being a pussy and decided to continue. I went on to do Cook's Assistant, one of the hardest quests in the game, and I successfully managed to complete it for a couple of cooking levels just so I could get access to the range. Cooked some food, trained up a little bit, got 20 or so of each stat. I don't know how far ahead I'm jumping because I'm just talking right now while playing the game. I'm not looking at the clips I've recorded previously, but I'm just going by memory. For those of you that don't know, this only lasts a week. This doesn't last forever. So you basically have to come in here with a plan, a good game plan for the first couple of days, so you can get set up for the final fight, the final hour, where everyone fights this big massacre and the last man standing wins $10,000. I woke up late. I woke up 1 hour after this started, this world was released. I woke up 1 hour late because I just didn't have a plan. I forgot about that. I was too busy watching Game of Thrones the night before and I just totally forgot, overslept, woke up, and it was already an hour already had passed since the world opened. So I was like, okay, I'm fucked. Let's just jump in and try and get shit done straight away, even though I'm a little bit behind and people are going to be ready to PK me. So I didn't go, that's why I didn't go for the first 10k GP in the Barbarian Village, because people are going to be camping there after the first hour. People have Fire Strike, they wait down in the bottom and kill people that try and get it. However, I did manage to get the first 2k GP out of that place. I went down to try and get 5k GP on the second floor, seen a PKer, and decided to run away and just teleport back to Lumbridge. And with that 2k GP I bought a Chronicle, because those are free teleports. Well, not free, the book costs 300 GP and it's 100 GP per teleport, but it's a teleport to Varrock and it's much cheaper than buying the ruins. I decided a good idea would be to do quests because I didn't have a plan. I had no plan. So okay, a good thing to do is just quest. Lost Say, Treenome Village, Treenome Stronghold. Waterfall quest didn't actually do that though. There's a couple of quests that I want to do that are just good to have on this account for easy transport and access to dragon weaponry. So I was like, okay, let's do Lost City. Done Lost City, or almost done Lost City, got to the Tree Spirit. There's a giant fucking queue. There's like a million people here, you can only attack one at a time, so I was just gonna wait. And I was a little bit impatient, and I was just messing around, bored, when I accidentally, even though my attack options are attack player hidden, so I figured I can't attack any of these people, it doesn't matter, I have the attack option hidden, so I was careless, I clicked on Fire Strike, and accidentally clicked on a person, got skulled, and that's how I ended up here. I didn't die, thankfully. I ran out into the wilderness and hid, and this skull is now gone. And I've been playing Deadman Mode for the last 4 hours, and this is all I've managed to achieve. Day 1 is a fucking disaster. Disastrous Day 1. That's the title of this video. Fucking disaster. Still got a couple of hours left in this day, so I guess I'm gonna go do something. Okay, so my plan was instantly just try to get Tree Gnome Village done so I can use the tree teleports, but I decided to check Twitch to see what was going on, and he's doing it right now. Wooks is doing it right now, and there's a bunch of people around him, so going there is probably a bad idea, not in fear of I'll get PK'd, but in fear that it would just take forever to actually attack this thing. So I was going to do day 1 quest. If I came on as the world started, if I was able to get on as the world started, I wouldn't have an issue of being behind. I would have these quests complete. I would have Lost City complete, because if I came on and decided to get Lost City done relatively quickly, there wouldn't be a giant queue there. I wouldn't have accidentally attacked someone, and I would have happily done it. I would have happily done that quest and moved on to do the other quests. But now everyone's crowded. All these places are crowded as hell because everyone's just getting online after getting home from work, getting home from school. These places are crowded, so I'm going to wait until day 2 before I do all this stuff. So instead, I think I'm just going to go thieve. Okay, I've got a new plan. I'm going to do Pirate's Treasure so I can instantly left click or just one click to transport with the boats, because usually the reason it's a problem is because there's a lot of dialogue you have to go through in order to use the boats, but if you complete Pirate's Treasure, that dialogue goes away, so we're going to do that quest now. Okay, so like I said before, I died here, and I don't want to die again. Here goes nothing. I can't see anyone just yet. I can't see any white dots. Hopefully that remains the case, because this is a relatively popular spot. Even though most people that are running from here to Arde are on the rebuild, they just died, and that's why they want to come to Arde. But it worked. I didn't have to do the quest. I wasted my time, but it only takes 10 minutes to do the quest. It's no big deal. And from here, my plan is to just train combat and get money. Just thieve and train combat. That's what I want to do. And eventually, hopefully, maybe in a couple of hours, maybe in the middle of the night or something like that, I'll go do Gnome Village. Well, it's a little bit quieter and there's less people there, just so it isn't fucking crowded. Okay, so I got a couple of thieving levels, got a couple of K from pickpocketing guards, bought a mithril scimitar and bought a black plate body, just some makeshift gear so I can go train combat. I'm actually going to go train on hill giants north of the observatory. Hopefully not many people are there, and the reason I'm going to go train on those guys are because they drop big bones, and with time, I can't speak, because they drop big bones and with times 10 XP, that's a lot of prayer XP, and I want to get overheads. That's the goal, that's the plan. Getting protection from melee today would be pretty awesome, and mean that I could do a couple of quests without needing to worry about magic and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to go get prayer up. So before now, day 1 was a complete disaster. I died a bunch of times. I just had no fucking goals, I had no aims. I was going to go do Lost City, but I got packed and I accidentally skulled. But now we've found some direction, and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident. And going forward, we're going to stay here until we have 43 prayer and whatever stats that gives us. Hopefully like 60 attack, that would be good. I'm probably going to get 50 strength, 40 defense, 60 attack. So only 2 more strength levels and 20 more attack levels. So hopefully we can get that done tonight. I very much doubt it because it is getting late. Yeah, day 1's been alright. I will probably continue playing all the way into the early mornings, like 2 in the morning or something ridiculous. This place just got crowded, so actually finding hill giants to kill is a bit of a pain in the ass, and because there's only one world in the Invitational, you know, you can't hop and find a new one, which is a bit upsetting. But at the same time, it's it's safety, because say a PKer comes here with binds or entangles and wants to kill someone, there's like 1 in 6 chance, there's only 1 in 6 chance that it's going to be me the target. Chances are they'll go for the guy with the dragon dagger, so, you know, I'm happy about that. So I feel a little bit safe, and these guys are pretty slow at reacting, so, I mean, I'd say I'm shit at this game, and I'm managing to click on something faster than these guys, which doesn't make much sense to me, but, you know, that happens. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. Day 1 isn't exciting, and honestly, unless I get attacked off someone and survive it in spectacular fashion, these videos aren't going to be great until the very last hour. My phone just went off, sorry if you heard that. I mean, I'm not going to go try and get keys and get skulled. I don't want to do that. I just want to prepare as best I can for the final hour, get good gear, and try and stay alive and try and survive as long as possible. And there's no chance that I'll win it. I'm complete shit at peeking. I won't be able to kill anyone. And if no one dies in the last hour, like if there's 2 people remaining once time runs out, it just takes the person with most kills previously in the Deadman Mode Invitational, and he wins it or she wins it. So, you know, I've got no chance. But it's going to be fun trying, and it's going to be entertaining to watch, hopefully. Maybe not so much the earlier episodes, like I said. It's just preparation. I'll probably combine a few days together and just do a video in the final hour. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, I see you next time.